Massive amounts of money are just waiting on the sidelines right now, ready to flow into Ethereum. And while we have seen a slow but steady increase in demand for Ethereum from big money institutional investors, there are actually two upcoming launches that are going to open Ethereum up in a very, very big way to a very wide audience of institutional players. This could send Ethereum pumping much, much higher in the weeks to come. February 7th in particular could be a massive day for Ethereum. My name's Lark, and I make videos every single day to help you make money investing. So if that is what you want to do, then make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you stay up to date and catch all of my videos. So let's go ahead here and take a look at the charts for Ethereum first. Ethereum has now been rejected twice while trying to make a big break over that previous all-time high. And yeah, I know. Both times that Ethereum has tested that, we have actually set a new all-time high, but by like a few dollars, and then by like $20 or $30. So barely higher than the previous peak for Ethereum. It is becoming our zone of rejection. The price that Ethereum needs to beat decisively to get a breakout right now. We're definitely looking to get above that box on the chart here. Now, what is very interesting though is that this recent Ethereum breakout has actually come back down to test that previous resistance as support. Now, this is technically a very bullish move for Ethereum that we're seeing. We also saw Ethereum come back down to retest the 50-period moving average, and then after a quick bear trap to snag the bears, right, the price has pushed higher. Now the price at this time is maintaining above the 50-period moving average. That is indicating strong short-term bullish price momentum. That is what we want to be seeing as we're now about 10 days away from the CME Ethereum futures launch. Now these technicals could be acting as a strong launch pad to not just test the zone of rejection again, but perhaps to even pass beyond the zone of rejection. Finally get a good, solid close up above $1,500. And that's really going to be the zone that we see, the breakout, the close that we see, that's going to let us really start soaring higher for Ethereum. Ideally, we would want to see something like this playing out in the coming days, but do keep in mind that we must first pass the zone of rejection to see that happen. That area is definitely proving to be sticky resistance at this time. Now, all that being said, it is worth keeping in mind that Ethereum is currently way overbought on the weekly RSI. In fact, it has been for some weeks now. Now, that could last for a few more weeks. That's not without precedent, but there is a good chance that a buy the rumor, sell the news kind of thing could be playing out with the CME futures launch. So we could see the price go higher before that, but just keep that in mind. That's a really, really important event. These big news events tend to, see price volatility coming in. A big thank you to BlockFi for sponsoring today's episode. Now with BlockFi, you can earn a safe and simple passive income just by depositing your assets in the BlockFi interest account. That's all you have to do. Deposit your assets, sit back, and start earning interest. You can earn 5.25% on your Ethereum, 6% on your Bitcoin, 5% on Litecoin and Paxos Gold tokens, and 8.6% on the USDC dollar stablecoin. Now, all of these deposits are actually paid out in kind, so you deposit Bitcoin, you make Bitcoin, but you can actually change your payout settings to just, for example, get paid out in Bitcoin. So you might, for example, deposit USDC dollar coins and then sit back and actually collect interest on those dollars, but paid out in Bitcoin, which is pretty damn cool. Now, I've been using BlockFi for about a year and a half now, collecting interest every single month, making thousands and thousands of dollars in passive income for just leaving my assets chilling there, making me money. I love the service. I'm sure you will too. And as a special bonus, if you do sign up using the link down below in the description, then you can get up to a $250 Bitcoin bonus. And who doesn't love free Bitcoin? So go ahead and check that out down below with this link in the description. Now for the big Ethereum news of today. Now, a recent report came out from Coinbase showing that institutional investors are increasingly taking a big interest in Ethereum. Now, this report from Coinbase actually aligns with a report that we had about a month or so ago from Grayscale. They were saying that they're starting to see a whole new wave of investors coming in, particularly investors who are Ethereum first or Ethereum only investors coming to the Grayscale Trust. To see Coinbase now reporting that they're seeing a lot of institutions going for Ethereum as well is very interesting. And honestly, it's no surprise. Of course, institutions want exposure to Ethereum. They're not Bitcoin maximalists, right? They're opportunists looking for opportunities. They want to get the gains. Remember, it took us a long time just to convince institutions to actually start buying Bitcoin. But now that they have a taste for those Bitcoin gains, they want more and more and more. And I think they are starting to understand as well the value proposition of Ethereum, which I think is really important for moving Ethereum forward. Bitcoin, gold 2.0, it's a nice simple narrative. $10 trillion market cap asset. It's going to challenge the market cap of gold, challenge the store value narrative of gold. But Ethereum, so much more, so much more. Bonds, stocks, real estate, commodities, derivatives, finance, gaming, and much, much more. Now, what is the value of the asset that is the new financial settlement layer of the internet, right? And what is the value of that asset as well when it becomes deflationary after the EIP 1559 upgrade? Interesting questions. I think the early movers on Ethereum are going to see some mass returns, and just the first institutions coming out. So you've been holding Ethereum for like 6 months, you beat most of the institutions to the game. The other big piece of Ethereum news today is that Galaxy Digital, the crypto investment firm and publicly traded company run by Mike Novogratz, is launching a suite of Ethereum funds. Now, this is incredibly big news because we've seen actually a lot of Bitcoin funds being launched over the past few months, all of which have been very, very popular, seeing millions and millions of dollars, billions of dollars actually at this point invested. But we have a shocking shortage of similar products for Ethereum. Well, Mike Novogratz is solving that problem for us. Galaxy Digital is reported to be pitching Ethereum now to investors as basically being the equivalent of a high growth tech stock. Now, the Galaxy ETH funds are at this time scheduled to be launching in mid-February, so that's like 3 weeks away. That's really, really soon. We're going to see all its institutional money being able to get access to Ethereum via these funds. It's going to be a big on-ramp for big money to get exposure to Ethereum. And it's very interesting too, because these ETH funds are launching just a few days after the launch of the CME Ethereum futures on February 7th. So wow. February, it's going to be such a big month for Ethereum. The CME futures, Galaxy Digital ETH funds, we're almost at this big breakout moment for the price. These institutions are going to start piling into Ethereum. We're just opening up the floodgates here for them to be able to come in, bring their money in. And there's a lot of guys out there, the hedge funds and stuff, they may not be comfortable buying Ethereum on Coinbase, but they're happily going to buy the Galaxy Digital ETH funds. They're going to buy the futures contracts over the CME. We're still waiting announcements for EIP 1559 to be implemented in Ethereum as well. ETH 2.0 Phase 1 updates, all this exciting stuff. Ethereum, it's ready for a big, big few weeks coming up, right? So, very exciting times. Anyway, your question for today. Do you think that the CME futures are going to be a good or a bad thing for Ethereum's price? Let me know down below in the comment section. As always, very curious to hear what you have to say. Thanks so much for watching today's video, and peace out till next time.